Didn't they just do the same thing to music? And none of us said shit. Prince, T.I., David Banner, Snoop. I told you how stupid that was, and y'all calling me crazy. Yeah. We gave hip-hop away. So what you for now? And then they do it to movies. The only reason why they didn't let it happen to movies is because they still making money off of movies. Right. They hadn't sucked that totally dry yet. We had just found out how to create our first mom and pop stores, how to burn our own CDs, even though we was bootlegging. We had just learned, bro. I had just started getting $9 an album, dog.
All right. Understood BDS.
Bro, I didn't need but one more album, and I would have been a multi-millionaire off music, dog.
Let's talk about what David Banner just said, because he didn't just speak facts. He exposed one of the biggest problems in the music industry today. I've been saying this for a while now too, but when somebody like David Banner puts it all on the table like this, you gotta pay attention. Streaming platforms were supposed to be a win for independent artists. We were told it would level the playing field, that we could skip the label system, stay in control, and actually make a living off our art. But now we're waking up to the truth. The real money ain't coming to the artist. And while so many artists were chasing clout on social media, trying to look cool on TikTok and Instagram, the business of hip-hop was given away. And now a lot of artists are broke, bitter, and boxed in, asking why things don't feel the same anymore. Well, this is why. This isn't about nostalgia. This is about ownership, about protecting our legacy. Because when you let billion-dollar tech companies run the culture, you lose control of your voice, your revenue, and your message. And that's exactly what happened. I'm about to play this clip for y'all and then come back with further commentary. Let's get into it.
Do you think that hip-hop still needs a union?
No. I let that sit there for a minute, just for ratings. Because we already gave hip-hop away. I told y'all a long time ago that streaming was the dumbest shit we ever did in history. Dog, we finally started getting pennies. And then you're gonna let these motherfuckers give us fractions? Watch this, it's gonna fuck your head up. You remember when the white folks went to war about movies? And them streaming movies? And
They boycotted. Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Watch
Right,
this,
that's right.
watch this. Didn't they just do the same thing to music? And none of us said shit. Prince, T.I., David Banner, Snoop. I told you how stupid that was, and y'all calling me crazy.
Yeah.
We gave hip-hop away. So what you for now? And then they do it to movies. The only reason why they didn't let it happen to movies is because they still making money off of movies. Right. They hadn't sucked that totally dry yet. We had just found out how to create our first mom and pop stores, how to burn our own CDs, even though we was bootlegging. We had just learned, bro. I had just started getting $9 an album, dog.
All right. Understood BDS.
Bro, I didn't need but one more album, and I would have been a multi-millionaire off music, dog. And I produced myself. And we let them bro, we gave it to tech mother who don't even care about music, who ain't even cool, dog. Shout out to all my tech mother who giving me a lot of money. Y'all smart, but you ain't cool.
Yeah.
Bro, we gave hip-hop away, so don't about it now. Ain't no need for a union now. We gave it away.
Under the guise of independence. Everybody thinks they're independent right now using these tech companies.
Cool.
Right.
No, I want to be cool. That's our problem. I want to be paid, dog. I want to be free, dog. I don't care if you think I'm a geek. Said I was crazy, dog. I told them that was the wrong thing to do. The God Box failed because I wouldn't stream my fucking album, dog. It's some stories I can't tell y'all about. When people from distribution companies call me and say, Banner, I need you to help me fight on this streaming shit. And then they got cut into the equation and then they didn't call me no more. You know who you are. I'm not gonna put you on Front Street. You still the homie, but I remember that shit. They cut the right people in. They cut the right artists in, and they sold y'all out. Y'all motherfuckers want to be cool and make TikTok pictures and shit, and you broke. Motherfucker, reason why motherfucker always ask me, put out an album for what? I'm grown, nigga. I ain't making no fuck. Because I'm gonna make quality music. I ain't spending 100,000 or fucking 500,000 like I did on the last God Box album. And y'all niggas giving y'all motherfucking money to these fucking tech companies. That's stupid. And until we as men, we gangster about dumb shit. But you ain't gangster about your fucking money? About your life? About your culture? I don't play about hip hop. That's why I don't do it no more. Cause I care about this shit too much. Niggas don't give a fuck about shit. Bro, I gave my whole life to this shit, and this shit was a lie, dog. Y'all gave this shit up to them white folks and them tech companies, now you butt-ass hurt. And you wonder why artists who don't give a fuck make so much motherfucking money. Cause you didn't stand when it was time to stand. We let streaming, we wanted to be cool and stream and look cool and all that kind of shit. And the niggas, look, I asked the motherfucker, if you was selling dope on the corner, you was getting $10 a bag, and the motherfucker said, hey, come and use my dope and let me give you 0.2% a penny. Would you do that shit? Fuck no, you'd be like, nigga, I kill you. So why you didn't do that for your music? Just because they give one or two dark-skinned black people that y'all happen to like a few dollars, y'all will sell y'all soul for that shit. That's just some hoe shit. And I also think the same thing socially. Just because when other cultures or people decide that they want to hang black people that we love and respect, we let that shit happen. If you look at a lot of lynching pictures, because I study history, if you look at when black people used to get lynched back in the day, you used to see black people standing around doing nothing. All y'all talk about how much you love Jesus. Y'all let you let them put him on the cross. And he told you he was the son of God, and you said you believed him, and you let them crucify him, and you stood by? You a bitch. They took our music for us, and we stood back, and all y'all niggas said y'all gangsters, you hoes. And I believe that with all my life, and that ain't the alcohol. Man, I love this shit, dog. But I be out here by myself, and y'all let me be by myself, and then you wonder why I don't give a fuck now. I'm not emotional about this shit. I'm emotional about the motherfuckers that have a certain level of culture and honor. Dude, every time I call you, you pick up the phone. Every time I call you, you call me back. You don't pick up the phone. No, I'm just messing with you. I just messing with you. No, but you pick up the phone, bro. And it means the world to me, bro. I love music. I love our culture. But it never really loved me. And so now I'm about to get this bread. Well, I got it, but, you know.
Get more of it.
Yeah, a lot more.
I totally understand why some artists and fans feel cautious about who they work with and how their music gets handled. It's a tough business, and trust is everything when it comes to money and creative control. I mean, nobody wants to get played, especially in the industry where so many artists have been taken advantage of by labels, tech companies, and streaming platforms. So yeah, it makes sense that people want to keep a close eye on who they do business with. Loyalty, respect, and transparency have to be a part of the equation if artists want to protect their craft and their revenue streams. This conversation about streaming and ownership is way bigger than just the payouts. It's about the culture, the legacy, and making sure hip-hop stays true to its roots while evolving in this digital age. We have to keep pushing for better deals, more fairness, and support independent artists who aren't just chasing clout, but building something real. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this story down below in the comment section, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.